I think the start of the game obviously killed us a little bit. I think they just sat back a little bit, and you've got to credit Australia the way they played. You know, they were flat and fast and executed their plays really well. And I thought the way our lads probably dug in for the last 15 minutes of that first half, I thought that set a little bit of a tone for the second half performance from us. So, as impressive as Australia were, I thought our lads certainly got better as the game went on. And we just suffered a little bit with our bench, the back end of the second half really. A couple of players couldn't go back on, and we lost a couple of outside backs. So our middles had to work hard, but tough night, but we'll get better.
Kane Lynette with an injury there.
Yeah, he just took a knock to the hip. Kane, I thought it was going really well as well. He was a threat, Kane, and he should be fine next week. But he's just getting a medical assessment now. But obviously, when you lose an outside back, and Luke Douglas got a bit of a knock to the head as well, we're just a little bit limited and had to reshuffle. But he should be okay for next week.
Steve, were you pleased with the pride in the jersey that you showed? There seemed to be a lot of aggression out there in the tackle. Some big hits went in on the Aussies. That must have pleased you.
Yeah, it does, but I think that's a given really. I don't want to be known as we don't want to be known as, just pride Scotland, or showed loads of pride and dogged Scotland and everything. We're in the toughest competition in the world, so we need to improve, and we all know that. I think on the day Australia can do that with any team. In answer to your question, I was really pleased. I was really proud of the effort, but we've got to learn lessons pretty quickly for next week.
Adam Walker took a lot of flack from the crowd tonight. How impressed were you with the way he responded to that and put in the performance? I
thought Adam Walker was absolutely outstanding. I thought he really was from the first second to the last second he was on the field, and he took the ball forward. He was aggressive. He defended well. Really proud of the way that Adam's conducted himself tonight. I thought it was outstanding.
Steve, it's only Australia's third game under Mal. They've moved on some older players, they've brought in some younger guys, and they've had some support from the clubs in getting a strong team released. What do you think of them? Do you think they're sort of regenerating from Australia, or they're back to what they may have been a few years ago?
They've always done it, haven't they? They've always done it. You look at the conveyor belt, what the talent that Mal's got to pick from, and he's an outstanding coach as well. You look at that coaching roster, what Australia's got, and you look at the players who didn't play today. They're pretty formidable, and they showed that. They were quite ruthless in spells. So I was really impressed with Australia. That they'll have a good tournament, and I'm sure they'll cause the other two teams some problems like they've caused us.
For your side, what did you see as the key differences between the start of the game for you guys and probably the 15 minutes either side of the half?
It's just the intensity. I think the intensity. I watched the Perth test, and I thought Australia were really impressive. Obviously, we had a testimonial game last week, and I think as the game went on in the second half, we got better and better, and just ran out of a little bit of steam due to our bench at the end. I thought we missed a couple of opportunities with the ball as well. We'll be better. There's no doubt about that, and but I also know that England will also be better after tomorrow's game. So we'll get cracking and start preparing for that tomorrow, and we can't wait for that. I can't wait to get the lads back in and work towards Coventry again.